the folly of our old, that we dwell on our mistakes.
Hey friends, Kira here. Welcome back to my channel, Kira Smiles. Today I am filming the third episode of Daily Smiles. Let's get right into the video. Alright, that's enough. Video time. Alright, so the first smile that has happened in the past couple of weeks. This one is really small, but it's very, very sweet, and I find it to be just makes me feel so good. I am an avid plant lover. I could have a million zillion plants if my parents would let me put them all around the house, but unfortunately I'm only allowed them in my room because we have cats and they would all get destroyed. But nonetheless, I still love plants, and I think they are a fantastic way to just bring more life and light into your home and into your room and into your life. Well, Sean obviously knows this, my boyfriend knows this, and he went out, I guess about a month ago now. I haven't mentioned this before, but I was just thinking about it today. He went out and bought us matching plants. So they're little plant siblings, and he has them. He's nursing both of them in Waterloo right now, and he sends me these pictures of them. They're just sitting on his windowsill, and they are gorgeous. They have these little cute little pretty flowers, and they're just amazing. And it makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside, because I don't know about you guys, but it just feels so nice when people notice little things. I absolutely love when people remember something that I like, or or make the effort to maybe, not necessarily give me something, but remember that I like something. And the fact that obviously, even though he's my boyfriend, he technically should know a little bit more about me, but it's just so nice to know that he thinks about me in his day-to-day life, that when he's grocery shopping and he sees a plant, he thinks of me and wants to buy it. And so I thought it was just so sweet of him. He's coming back actually in a couple of days now, which is so exciting, and he's bringing both little plant babies with him. So they are going to get to be in Ottawa, and I get to actually meet them in person, my little plant baby. Daily Smiles number 2. Actually, the last couple of weeks I've been trying to reach out to people that I haven't seen in a little bit. And so I've hung out with a couple of people that I hadn't seen for a while. One girl in particular, Julia, I hadn't seen her in probably a year. We went to the same high school. There's a yoga session going on at the local studio, and I asked her if she wanted to come. And so we went to do yoga together, and then we sat and we chatted for hours at a Starbucks. And it was just very, very nice to just catch up and to feel as though you can both listen and be heard. I find that you don't always get that, and I don't know if you guys feel like that too, but sometimes when you're just with your normal friends, not that this is bad or anything, but when you're with them all the time and you see them all the time, you know everything, right? You don't need to catch them up on anything because they're probably there living it with you. And so it was very, very nice to have a friend who I hadn't seen in a while, so that I got to fill them in on all these memories and all these experiences that I had, because then I was able to kind of relive them. I was able to talk to her about Guatemala, and I was able to talk to her about, my decision to change university programs, and all those things happened a while ago now, but they're still a huge part of my life, and I don't get to talk about them all the time. So it was really nice to have that with her. Also, part of the second Daily Smiles is another girl, Chelsea. We've also hung out now. And I don't think, did I talk about this in my last Smiles video? I'm gonna have to make sure I didn't. Now I'm gonna keep recording it and then make sure that I didn't, and then I'll be good. So I hung out with Chelsea as well, and we were in the same journalism program together. And so I had seen her all last year, we were in the same classes, but we hadn't seen each other really since school ended. And so it was really, really nice to catch up. We also went to Starbucks, and it was just something about sitting with a friend. That feeling of calm that you get, if you ever have friends that you feel anxious to hang out with, maybe you should reevaluate the friendship, because I totally believe that your friendship should feel so calming. You should be in their presence, and you should feel like a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders, not applied onto your shoulders. And so with Chelsea, it's the same thing. It feels amazing to just be able to sit with her. She doesn't judge, she really listens. She really wants to help, I can tell her things and I can ask her questions, and she offers her advice, and she's just, it just feels very, very nice to have somebody in my life like that. And I have many people in my life like that, but it was really nice to spend that moment with you, Chelsea. Third Daily Smile. This one is probably my favorite one from this episode, and it is just, that face that people get when they've come back from a trip. like I'm gonna start tearing up because it, like, that face just, like, it gives me the chills. One of my best friends, Ethan, he went on a cross Canada trip. Via Rail, which is the train service that we have here in Canada, offered these fantastic deals on a month's worth of traveling on a train. It was $150 to travel anywhere in Canada for the entire month of July. Like that is astounding. $150. Like, it cost me that much. No, it cost me like 2 or 3 times that just to go visit Sean, like, for a weekend in Waterloo, which is like 6 hours away from here. So Ethan got to travel all across Canada for $150. So he was gone for the entire month of July. And so when he came back just a couple of days ago now, officially. You should have seen, like, the look on his face. Like, he was the same guy, you know, like, his personality hadn't changed, his look, you know, he had a beard, but I mean, he didn't ultimately look very different, but he was different. Like, you could just sense it. He had this newfound joy, this newfound, like, love for life all of a sudden. And so when he came back and he didn't have, like, a single complaint about the entire trip, like, that was just amazing. And just his desire to continue to travel, that he caught the travel bug. I mean, he's had it, but he re-caught it. And, like, it was just amazing to watch him, like, talk about his trip, because the smile on his face was the most genuine smile I've ever seen on him. And it was just, like, breathtaking almost. Like, it was just like you get so engulfed in the story that he was telling, and he was just so excited to share it with you. It was just like, it was an amazing feeling to be able to share that with him. I didn't even go on the trip, and I felt as though I had, because his love for the trip wore off on me. Like I felt like I had been on that trip because he was just so excited to share about it. And, you know, we all go through hard times, and, you know, each of us feel as though we don't fit in somewhere. We don't, you know, we're not doing the right thing. We're not on the right path. And he felt that way before he went on his trip, and he came back and he just looked like he was exactly where he needed to be. Like, this trip was exactly what he needed to do, and he did it. And that's amazing. So many people have this feeling that they need to do something, but then they don't do it. And I'm just so proud of him that he went out and actually did this. So that's all for this episode. Only 3 daily smiles this week, but they are ones that truly, truly touch my heart. Of course, I want you guys to reflect on your days and remember those little things that make you feel amazing, that make you feel warm and fuzzy, and, you know, just make your day a little bit brighter, because those are the moments that matter the most. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will be posting another video very, very shortly. Bye, guys.
Chances we're too afraid to take.